Alright dudes, how's it going? And welcome to Amnesia, a Machine for Pigs. The sequel to The Dark Descent, which was a great game, which caused a big revolution in the Let's Playing community. But here we are, the sequel, A Machine for Pigs, from which I remember was a flop. I think it had like mixed reviews and stuff. I don't know. Last time I saw this game is when it came out. I played it for a little bit, never finished it. And yeah, and here we are. Since I decided to play through the Penumbra games and started Amnesia Dark Descent, like, why not? Let's continue forward. This thing was on sale on GOG for €2. I was like, let's just get it. Hold on a second. I can hear the microphone being stupid. Maybe, hopefully this will be fine. Because I hate that popping sound. Alright, so, I have no recollection of this game, so who knows? Will it be a good game? Is it gonna be a bad game? Who knows? So let's start it. One thing I can say is that the engine is the same. The loading screen being 4:3 is not a really good indicator. Aspect ratio, I mean. You must offer.
Daddy, Daddy, please don't kill me.
Alright. I'm guessing that is the machine. Okay, no. Heavy breathing. It's like we're in a cell or something. Oh, I guess we were drinking some wine. And passed out. And we fell out of our chain. I mean, our cage, not chain. You need to find a lantern, so... Okay, we don't have an inventory. Mouse sensitivity feels... Okay, no, I need a little bit more. Let's try 1.5. Nah, 2 is probably going to be enough. Yeah, that's good. We got the Bible. Or, sorry, Biblia. Okay, nice. That's a nice bed, but why is it in a cage? Alright, let's take a look around. What do we have? Like, we got some paintings. I believe that's a reused asset. Got a door. More paintings. A nice looking drawer, that. Notes. In my dreams, I see a man. Silent Hill. Dressed in the jaguar skins and feather like a blooded saint. What came from the heart lubricated as they crushed evil under his tread and liberated us all? The bloated heat of the jungle mirrored somewhere behind my forehead. My temple pounds. The blood boils in my skull. It feels as if there's something alive there. A rat. A damn rat gnawing through my brains, eating its way out in the world. Even the laudanum will not quell its endless hunger. I hear my children playing in the attic, but it fills me with terror, not love. What desperate thoughts are these? Okay. That's a very nice mirror. Very good reflection, that. Yeah. There's nothing in this room, basically. Alright, let's move.
Daddy, find us.
Just a moment. A fever dream. I wake alone to a house in silence. The missing sound of children playing is like a dark and beckoning me to begin a descent to the loam where surely only bodies may be found. No matter, my children call and I shall answer. I will find them. My journal. Found documents. Alright. Yes. Right, let's take a look around. I don't know if I should actually read all the documents.
I held your hand and watched the blood pool between your legs. You lived long enough to see Edwin, but not Enoch. I will take care of them, my love. I promise you this.
A pig statue. Or mask. Yeah, that's a mask. Nice. Some broken glasses. Harry Potter style. More masks. Can I get in? No. Alright, let's... This is a nice looking house. Weird mechanisms on those doors. Yeah, I honestly don't remember anything of this. But it's definitely going to be like a blind playthrough. Okay. I don't like the fact that there's no inventory.
Papa, this way.
Who goes there? Lots of masks. My journal. Attics and nurseries. But they slept in the attic when they were babes in arms. Perhaps they have hidden there now. I remember I insisted upon it midway between my bedroom and my office.
There's a bad man coming.
Who, me? Picked up a lantern. Oh, it's like electric. Oh, nice. Dead rats. Or mice. So I'm guessing there's not gonna be any oil. Teddy bear. Daddy says there won't be Christmas this year. He's much too busy. Nanny says we must not disturb him. He's ever so busy. He's gone for work before she wakes us, and often are asleep before he returns. We found a bird in the garden with a broken wing. We gave it to Nanny, who said it was a filthy thing and hit it with a rolling pin. Later we crept downstairs to bury the body. When everyone was asleep, there was a pig in the garden, and we heard it snuffling about. Then Daddy came and said we had to come inside straight away. He was furious. We think he'd been crying again. That font is honestly not that easy to read. Well, I would say currently the game's interesting. Yes, push. Masks everywhere. What do they mean?
We're hiding, Daddy.
Well, you're doing a bad job at it because I just saw you. Fucking brats. What's with the locking mechanisms? They're like too much. Just have a regular lock. Baby crib. 2 baby cribs. A bed. A warhammer. Monkey. Yes, game, you're trying to be spooky right now. I am immune to baby noises, because I have played the original Max Payne with the dream sequences. Damn, this guy's loaded. Books, even more stuff. Yes, he said, I know these ruins. He was a shabby fellow, all rotten with some malodorous disease. I caught him looking at me strangely, as if what he really wanted to know was how I knew of them. Biting back the temptation to box his ears for the impudence, I simply smiled and told him that my family's library contained intriguing travel books. The illiterate oaf did not understand that, of course. He agreed to lead us anyway. I have told the children, truly this will be an extraordinary adventure. If those old stones hold the financial benefits I predict, it will be merely the first of many. Alright. Biblia. Go. He has a name. Mountains? Malrus? I can't read. Cool, cool. What else? What else? What else?
Daddy.
Sure. Oh, buildings are being burnt. Some people are chatting. What is that? It looks like a flying whale or something up there. Fish. This boat looks like a fish. Magnificent. Dog. What a fancy looking room this is. All the paintings, random pyramids, blocks, ancient artifact. Oh, not again. Fucking Santa Claus got stuck in the chimney again. Can I take that? Could be useful. Genie lamp. Ooh, somebody was playing poker. Not that I know how to play poker. With lots of drinks involved. Yeah, this guy probably just got drunk yesterday. While playing poker. with his mate. I mean, I did woke up on the floor with a wine bottle on the floor. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Hello?
Precious eagle cactus fruit. Help us.
Huh? Precious eagle cactus fruit. Talking Morse code there. November 7th, 1898. The bank is refusing credit to ignorant swine. I sit alone at night and weep once the children and servants are safely asleep. When they cannot hear me, my darling, how I need you now. They say I have squandered my fortune, that my investment in these latest machines has ruined the family name. What? That I was to remain to a local butcher. What are these two arms compared to the multitude that can be applied without pay, without tire, by adapting the mechanisms we find in the looms and the mills? But if the bank has its way, it will all come to nothing. If they come for the house, I swear I will kill them. I will kill them all. I will take my rifle. My rifle. So I'm guessing you were a butcher. But then technology came. It's like, why would you mess around with all that stuff yourself when you can have a machine do it? Okay. Can't go back. So I am looking for something over here, I think. Let's sit in my office. Probably like a secret door or something. Oh. Fancy! Safe. So what is this? Like a trap? What does it do? Oh, it probably opens the door, no? Yes. What? That mask wasn't there. Replacement is dissatisfactory, so like a pump. Better the intestinal canal, like a tapeworm already hosting intrusion and debris. Brass better than copper, more resistant. Filament sewn to bone hold. Marrow pipe removal with needle potential. Composite replacement straightforward. Will respond to electromagnetic inducement to increase yield rates. Serum provides accelerated resetting resulting in naturalized movement within 2 to 3 days. Subject still requires severing of frontal lobes to reduce emotional distress upon reactivation. Damn it, damn this wretched soul, if only it were clockwork. Yeah, this guy's been experimenting.
This dawning epoch, this age of reason, an empire grown fat, ripe for the bleeding.
80s? So somebody just sits here, looks at people, watching them shower, I mean, take baths. So I'm guessing these are like portraits or pictures of the people that have been looking into the mirror. 3 women hitting someone. Woman. 3 random people. Someone dead. Oh, I probably can't show that. Nudity in my video game? Preposterous. Is that required the game? It's like there is no other door that I can interact with. In Lily's honor, a banquet. We will fasten that great mouth down over the chimney in Helmdale world and suck fairies to the nonsense clean from your dirty heart. Oh wow. What's with the frame rate? The frame rate. Locked 40. Okay. Let it be 40. Can I go back by any chance? I want to be... no, the game wants to be linear. Alright. 40 FPS it is then. It's literally locked 40 FPS right now. But it feels bad. Edwin and Enoch's diary, October 3rd, 1899. Daddy says we're not allowed to play with the animals anymore. We were playing hide and seek with Cook, and he came and shouted at us, just as we were going to hide behind Mr. Grumpy Teddy. Cook says because of the guns in there, but he always lets us help polish them, so it can't be that. Anyway, that room is haunted. If you sneak around there at night, you can hear the ghosts in the walls behind the cases. They are often angry, that's how it sounds. We think that's why you can hear them rattling their chains and slamming doors and things like that. We don't like it in there anyway. There's also this blue filter on top. Maybe the performance will fix itself.
This way, Papa. Come and see.
Your house is falling apart. My journal, the weeping rooms, where once we sat to weep, Lily's passing on the weapons that cannot slay the angels to retrieve her from heaven. Look beyond the paintings, Oswald, where once you watched her bathe. The children must have discovered the secret place and taken refuge there. The Grand Hall, the voice on the telephone, he speaks as if he knows me, and indeed I seem to remember him, like a twin pulled away from the other at birth. I feel we are entwined, though I cannot conceive of how. I am drowning man grasping for the surface within my own house, beneath me. I know there are splendid architectures hidden in the dark, if I can only find the entrances. That's probably mentioning the secret passages. Probably that's where I want to go. I'm gonna turn on the light. Mini bar.
I must say, my dear man, you look awful.
Yes, sir. I seem to have picked up something rather nasty in Mexico.
I do understand what you've been through. A lesser man would have crumbled. Yet you have made all of this. Your great factory, your charities. It is a wonder for one man alone.
It will all be made clear, Professor. But first, a drink.
Oh, we just went through it. Probably went somewhere. Yeah, I know. I have to go forward, but I want to do this. I want to put the balls in some holes. Nice. Oh no. There. Happiness ensues. That's a lot of hallways. Let me go check the other side first. This place does look good though. Flashbacks? I thought that thing was moving for a second. That's a large ass fucking table. Imagine having to eat breakfast here every morning, but you're like living alone. So you just sit in one corner eating. Dieses Herz, schlaf mein Kind, schlaf. Dein Herz schlägt unter meinen Haaren. Und ich wiege dich in diesen offenen Wunden, mein dieses Herz. Yeah, I'm not gonna read German here. I can kind of read it, but I have no idea what I read. Well, maybe I understood like a word or two. My German knowledge is lacking. Like it's actually very bad. Is this the way forward? Nice. Look at that. Look at that carpet. Like, damn. Butterfly collection. That must have been Alessa's at some point. Ooh. Secrecy. A hippo. Anteater. Giant anteater. Shot April 12th, 1892. Hippopotamus. Shot September 15, 1896. The grizzly bear. Shot June 6th, 1898. Swear to God, that's the fucking same spider model from Penumbra and Amnesia. Butterfly collection. Ah. Yeah, there's a lion, pigs. And we're outside. Right, for the time being, I'm gonna go back to the other side, because this feels like progression. This definitely feels like progression. Maybe there's like an item to pick up. But I have noticed this, that... Door is open. I have noticed that there are no oil. This lamp doesn't run out. There are no tinder boxes. I haven't found any health items. There is no inventory still. I'm on the other side now. December 20th, 1899. I am to have a visitor. The distinguished professor. A. Is that an A? Yeah, it looks like an A. He's come to ascertain my mental well-being after my prolonged absence from the club. But I am not stupid. He is here to spy for them. When they stalked the Ripper, he was often called to pontificate upon the lacerations and missing organs, and now he comes to me to doff and wheedle and, my dear sir, and, but you must still grieve, and perhaps just a quick look at your engines, the triumph of the age. He knows nothing of loss, nothing of sacrifice, but to refuse? That would simply poke the hornet's nest, invite a swarm of interlopers and thieves. I must entertain this buffoon and submit to his intrusion. Perhaps I should show him the trippery. See whether his stomach, so trained by rummaging in the innards of clumsily vesicated whores, is strong enough to stare into the real engines of his golden age. I may even introduce him to Drac, or his sons at least. We have stronger locks on the windows now, and we bring their toys to them. So... there's a reason for these locks? Nice. More areas. Fucking hell, this game expands. Wait, let me take a look at everything. I want to see everything. Let's go back. Was I able to go there? No, good. This led outside. Because you know what, this kind of feels like an area where I could use to run away from something. Hello?
Mandus, do you know me?
Who are you? Where are my children?
Trapped, Mandus. Far below us. The machine is fouled. It is breached. It is flooded. The bulkheads are down. The children are encaged. If you help me, I can help you release them. Restore the power, Mandus. Drain the flooding and restart the great engines.
How? Where should I go? Hello? Hello?
Also goes outside, okay. So all this just loops around, okay. Did this open? No. This looks important. Yeah, I want to see everything first before I do any real progression. Well, the kids did run here. Here. Blood. What's that? Looks like a pigman or something. Probably want to throw something in there. But do I want to... turn this valve? Let me go to the other place real quick. Because I have this hunch that there's a valve and there's this guy in there. It's like, I'm gonna activate whoever that is gonna break through the door. I'm gonna get chases going on. So it's best to go to the other side. And take a look. Cameras. Man, this guy drank a lot. Alright, let's... Okay. I wonder, are the encounters going to be roughly the same as they were in Dark Descent? I'm going to close this door just in case. Sounds like something open somewhere. Yep, I told you. Told you. The door is open now. Some lights are out. That's it.
Hands are bleeding, raw. I scrub and scrub, but the smell will not lift. How can I hold my children with these hands now? How can I kiss them goodnight with lips that have issued such instruction?
Hiding place. So I'm guessing we now have the pig running around. We have the pig running around. And he's gonna constantly just run in circles. That's what I'm guessing. The fact you cannot really examine anything. Okay, maybe I shouldn't turn on the lights. Now what? Let me look at my journal. On bears and bathtubs. And after the party, she took my arm and said, "But darling, however did you get from the trophy room to the guest bathroom so quickly? Everyone considers you quite a magician. My darling Lilibeth, my father's house has many rooms, and as of mine, well, it also has its secret chamber." Right. Oh, and the frame rate hasn't fixed itself at all. Alright, let's follow him. Follow the blood trail. That led outside. He went there. But let's follow the blood. Following the blood is always the correct place to be. Ah, the gate has moved. Right. I wonder, is it known when the game autosaves?
I am off to market. I will cry all the way home. I will have none. I will have none at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna close these doors just in case. Another mask. Yeah.
He's coming. Come on, Daddy. It's this way.
He's coming. A curious discovery. Metal ticking as it cools and contracts. This must be the strange machine my new friend told me of. If my children discovered this place, it is entirely conceivable they stay downwards, delighted in their discovery very well. It seems my route is predestined. The descent begins. The dark descent to begin. Hello? Secret passage. I should actually keep it open, just so I know it's there. More masks. Ah, nice looking vehicle. Right, of course we have to go to the basement.
Come and see, Papa. We found an egg. A stone egg.
Well, shit. Against the rising waters, planted the fingernails in the flower pots. All along the river when it's dark so the sun could hatch them. All the world is an egg, he reasoned. He will grow hands now. Or we will grow hands now. Yeah, the frame rate is still terrible. I'm guessing the game is autosaved at this point. I'm gonna quickly see if this save and exit. Oh no, the game is bugged. Let me... Alright, we are back. I did some wizardry. I fixed the frame rate. It should be fine now. It's 60 FPS. We definitely are. And apparently the game had a broken surround sound thing, which I also fixed, maybe. So let's get back in the game, yeah. June 3rd, 1899. I realized now that my fear of dirt stems from the disease I contracted climbing those lost jungle temples. It is as if those clean places, so free of humanity's filth, imprinted upon my soul and left it fragile to what I find here. Fear is what keeps us all in our places, and the fear of the flesh, the ruin of the flesh, is the greatest of them all. I am sickened, I am ruined, but I will build such machines to contain this plague and heal us all. A new century is upon us.
Come on, slow coach. It's this way.
Who are you calling a slow coach? My journal. Trapped. Was it a trick? That voice on the phone, who seems so close to my own, who seems to know me so well, does he lead me for a nefarious purpose of his own secret devising? But do I have a choice? Even though his motives are unknown to me, I must find my boys. I will follow the machinery now to the very core of the earth, if it will lead me to Edwin and Enoch. Hello.
The shaking ground you feel is our attempts to clear the flood waters. Treachery, Mandus. We were undone. Your children are trapped by this act. You must find them before it is too late.
What do you need me to do? How can I find them?
Always deeper, Mandus. Through the piston room and into the tunnels. Then find the bilge and flush the rotten water. I will help you where I can. But you must be swift, my little friend.
Okay. And that's a lot of wine. Oh, that's like a giant ass fuse. I will probably need it since it's here. Because this looks important. Might as well take it with me for now. Rook. I knew it. Yeah, I know things. Yeah, before we pull the switch, let me take a look around. Oh, there was another fuse. I'm guessing there's going to be more things to do? More fuses. come on, you could lift that. We still good? We good. That opened this gate.
Bandaged feet and eyes. Small bones in the orchard. I have carried this world on my back with its legs about me. Damn this wretched soul. I am given birth to nothing but machinery.
Damn it. Do I have to get the... I can just parkour from. How do you release the barrels? At least that's what I think I have to do. Have to go here? Yeah. We... Can't open that. Probably another gate has opened somewhere. You could probably follow the pipes. Oh. Yeah. Ah, yes, it opens this gate. Yeah, something just stopped. The gate closed. Good. That's what I wanted. I did not want to return back to land, the surface, I mean, anyway. Another fuse is broken. I should have fucking dropped one. Should have brought one with me. That would have been actually a bit anticlimactic if I took a fuse with me from that room with like that, which had 2 fuses in. And I believe we're gonna get introduced to a monster real soon because you can hide. Oh, hello. This wasn't really much of a challenge. Right, what do you have to say? The saboteur has been this way. Intriguing. The gates are far too heavy for a man to lift and are instead hoisted along by a chain coiled about a tube that appears to be spun by motors connected to these electrical switches. Whilst the fuse is blown, the motor cannot be spun, and the gates will remain an impenetrable barrier to progress. More electrical sabotage. Another confounded fuse box. The fellow is thorough in his sabotage, if somewhat repetitive. The stench from these barrels is quite discomforting. I would certainly hope that whatever chemistry this room is designed to store is not the defining feature of the flood that threatens my children. It seems the chemical processor is merely one part of the much larger complex. No easy route for me then. I will follow my fever, the calls of my children, wherever they may lead me as I move further into the strange empire. So I can just go back there, or... Oh, my children. So what's... If I found the fuse so quickly, then what was here? Oh. August 19, 1899. Von Reichenbach writes of the Odic force, whilst that ignorant charlatan Blavatsky pontificated upon the soul. They are both cretins. To think one could strive for such great heights without wading first through puke and innard, without standing upon an architecture of bones. Montezuma was the wiser, but here, in our temples of steel, I have witnessed the severed head of a man, recently trampled to death by a runaway carriage. Immersed in a solution of the Brandenburg compound, open his eyes and cry, "Oh, where are my legs, sir? Where is my body? We are breaking through the barriers of death itself. Oh, my dear darling Lily, it is too late for you, but I promise you this, I will save our children from death, and I, if need be, I will wrench them back from the blackness with this wonderful concoction." Yeah, this guy thinks he's like a god or something. You know what? Let's put this back in for now. I did not like that my light started flashing. Ah, that's like a visual indicator that a monster is nearby. In that case, let's open this fucking thing up. If I'm gonna have to start running, I will have to lift this thing. Yeah, let's move on. So you have to look at the lights. If they start flickering, that means a big bad.
Follow us, Papa. We know the way.
All the pipes are broken.
Hold still, for God's sake, hold still, child. Don't let it get into your eyes. I'm gonna rinse it out now. There. It will be fine. You just need to lie down. Enoch, look to your brother. How many times have I told you not to play in the cellar?
So what happened?
I told you he'd come.
Extraordinary. Quite extraordinary. And you built it all. Good God, man. You have been busy.
It is wonderful how tragedy focuses the mind. What else was I to do? Fall into grief, pine, and fade in my hopelessness? Why not then simply die in that jungle amongst those dead temples?
Alright, let's open this. Man, that's a fancy door. Hey, look, it's the main menu. I'm guessing. Is this like a chamber lock thing? I guess? Ah, yes, yeah. Okay. That's odd. Oh, we got titties. Blood breach. Emergency shutdown in place. Yeah. Another bottle. You, sir, have an alcohol problem. New area. The collar, the neck, the noose. 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of water, a pinch of salt, a handful of mints, a bay leaf, a herb, a skeleton key for the nursery, and a mixing will go together. A skeleton key. Hey, my frame rate is still good. Nice.
I have such visions to share with thee. If my jaw be unshackled and you harvest the crust from my eyes, make me clean like this, that my thoughts and words can unfouled be.
Machine. Jesus Christ. May 1st, 1899. But then, what if they could stand upright and walk as men? What if the brute were harnessed thus? Would they sing? Would they find their own god? I have seen these things, and I will tell you now, no. No, they will not. But they will happily accept fealty to a god thrust upon them and worship it thus given. In this, I realize they are no different in the masses. They are much the same as us. Once the word threshold is passed, I understand that we too are shackled and must set free. To free the man, we cut the man. In order to cross the great evolutionary line, it must first be painted upon the ground. Well, that's what you get for not being a native English speaker. You sometimes get complex words that you cannot pronounce. Right, more tits. The music is very nice. In America, they talk of building their cities to the skies. To me, this seems folly. But perhaps it is simply a case of a nation founded without a history of its own. We walk upon our histories. They are compacted into the very loam beneath our feet. The engineers we employ talked of this. They talked of how when building the underground trains, they would often come across older tunnels crisscrossing the capital. What places lie buried beneath us? We are digging, excavating, and reappropriating what we find. At the center of the planet, my architect tells me there is a great iron ball. It is the egg of the world. Okay. Teeth. Or are those like implants? Not implants, but the mouthpieces. I don't know how they're called exactly.